Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Modern Oppression. This is the narrative they're gonna push in the narrative, and don't be that guy, guys. Don't be that guy. You see now they're trying to put the narrative that women liberation. The way they're trying to do that, they say is okay for a woman to have two or three boyfriends. Now it's even worse. They're trying to portray that now a woman can have two or three husbands. Don't put yourself in that situation because what happens is if she has her menstruals for that month, for that weeks, nobody can get nothing. And also it is how you guys, because if she's mad, who's she gonna talk to? She gonna talk to one of you gonna fight each other. This is a mess, and we're gonna hear it and how craziness it is. And this is sad, but again, I'm not surprised what the guy look like. This guy look like feminine. This guy look like he's desperate, and this guy could be a better one, but he look like a pimp. But again, it look confusing. Even the picture look confusing to me, and we're gonna hear what they say.
There is nothing special about a man marrying many women, but the reverse polyandry is unheard of in the mainly patriarchal society. However, things are beginning to change with stories of women with multiple husbands emerging. This woman...
Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Look at her. She's big, overweight. She If she divorced them, that's three incomes. But again, most likely only one guy is working. The other two is just funny benefit. Okay? Isn't the way is like she got three resources coming. She got three resources. I'm glad she put it out there. Like I, I hope she got no male other male friend, because if she got three husbands, got still a male friend, that's gonna be issue. That's mean the next guy probably the fourth husband. And another thing as well, um, those three men, what they providing? Or is one of them a mechanic? Is it one of them probably a plumber for the house, one for the car, one for the house, and probably the third one probably for the income to pay for it? Is it that it's gonna be? Woman usually has three suitors, one for the bill, one for the girlfriend, and one for on the side. Okay, and she got three husbands. Is those three husbands gonna be able to fulfill those roles? Because women go to emotion. Is it one night she gonna be with this guy, the other night is gonna be other guy, or she gonna rotate like 30 minutes, an hour, and how many times like she gonna be exhausted, and who's gonna help her out? Because it look like three, you got four some. This crazy is nasty work, and on top of that, she's a demon time to the others guy go onto it, because sometimes as a man we take like 10-20 minutes to go, to come, you know. But is she gonna be one by one like 4 hours straight? I'm not surprised, because the bunny can do that in 24 hours. I'm not surprised. Those women are sexual drive or crazy, and at the end of the day, it's not worth it. And let's hear the story of this woman. This is
has
Mother
become
P.
famous in this area. She is a mother of two children, has three husbands, and all live in the same house. Jimmy, Danny, and Hassan are now best friends, and it seems they share almost everything, from the place they live in to the same woman they share. These young men, who seem to be the same age, live in this beautiful city. Being a woman and marrying many men is uncommon in this area and this country. Their neighbors are so used to them that they don't seem bothered even when walking on the street. These men also take pride in being with their wife where...
This guy look at straight up, is it he bi or is it female? Look at his posture. Look at that. Look at female. Those two probably bi. I can tell. This guy probably straight, but those two they probably bi. Those two. The blue shirt is straight. I don't know if he's bi as well or is in the low key, but I know this guy is not low key. You can see that on the way his posture. You can see that, and this is crazy. This is nasty work.
wherever they are. What made Nelly decide to marry three men? Why did these men agree to share one woman? How do they handle it when it comes to intimacy time? This is an extraordinary story of a woman who married three husbands. My name is Nelly, and I am the world record holder woman in this area with three husbands. I work as a car dealer. I get them from Dubai and sell them in my country. I have lived with these three men as my husbands for 3 years. I had a husband with whom we were together for 8 years who was in a car accident and died after we had two children. After my husband died, I was left with his brother, and we continued to live in the same house as we did before my late husband died. He showed me love, and I ended up falling for him. Since then, we have started living as husband and wife.
Okay, this is nothing wrong with that because according to with Jewish laws, God put it in place. If a woman marry your brother pass away, the next uh, uh, guy, brother, can claim that woman, so that woman won't be able to be a widow, and also she'll be able to take care of because shorty into the family. She don't have to go elsewhere to get in the family because that family is banded. Okay, that part I totally agree because it's easy for a husband or wife or any husband to fall for the same family because they are being close extremity. They know each other for so long. They been around each other. They know their key point, and then just a matter of time, the energy, and it's a matter of time, and that's essentially gonna come kick in. That's why it's easy to hear family having an affair with the cousin, with the brother, with the sister, with the auntie, with the uncle, with the granddad, because they see each other and that feeling gonna spark on. I totally understand that, but the other two, this is what I'm wondering about the other two.
The way this woman lives with her husband is fantastic. All four of them live in the same house. In short, a woman and her three husbands. But each man has his bedroom, and the woman has her bedroom. How she met all her husbands is also surprising because they have met and married at different times. I was single before I lived with her. I had just finished my studies and couldn't find a job. Then I met her. She gave me strength, and she showed me that life goes on and that I could live well again. Since then, I started to love her. She also loved me, so she brought me home. And finally, she told me that this was her house. She told me the truth that she has two other men. For a moment, it scared me that it might cause chaos and war in her home. But these men came and welcomed me, and we started living like that from that time to this day. Since then, my life has changed. I am fine now and have no problems.
Look at his eyes. Look at the eyes. That's a man that's giving up on life, on fighting, and he's giving up. He's sad. He's been crying, and he's not really what he wanted. But this is very sad, and he's scary as well because he knows probably end up in a bad situation, and this chaotic.
She got us the cars we drive. It's not our money because we're mostly unemployed.
So exactly, that's what's gonna be. So she's probably the one that furnished. So she bought them. So basically, you don't have to do anything. All they gotta do is hit it right, and then she able to give them car. It's like if a man do that, they gonna call them that P. They gonna call them that this and that. But if a woman do that, they call it is alright, and then she treat it. Now this is what happened. Another scenario is that a woman that has one husband and then two other side chick, side dude. That's all it is. It's not about three husbands. The two side dude. She gonna love one. The other one is the really one she loves. She gotta try to do is the brother, husband, husband brother. So that's the one she really attracted to. But the other two is just a side dude that just put to the house so she doesn't conflict and then she wanna sneak in, and that's the whole point. At the end of the day, I think is if she's alone, she can probably get it in the for husband. And I tell you guys, if those three don't want that, they have to control her, go everywhere with her, talk for her, because at the end of the day, if she's by herself, she can get a friend with her husband because she has money. She been Dubai selling car, make money, and then establish her lifestyle and pay for those two men. But the point of man is how much longer she can tolerate them because they're unemployed, and then she can dictate whatever you want, and it's not good. This is very sad.
Jimmy, unaona haikule.
Yes, okay, me ni Jimmy.
My name is Jimmy, and I am Nelly's husband. It wasn't easy at first. I remember the first time we met. I had much stress caused by love. She found me where I was sitting alone and asked me to talk because she saw that I had many problems, and I let her.
Yeah, you can see he dressed like a female. He probably has a rough life. He probably was in the street doing bad thing, and then she take her hand, take him in. So probably groom him, and then since he doesn't have anyone to talk to, and then she's the only one talking for him, and told them that he fall in love is that I'm not trying to open up to anyone else. That's what I'm telling you guys. Be careful to who you open up because whoever open up with you, to whoever you open up to, is gonna be that person that control your life. So be careful with that. And this is sad situation because he doesn't look like what I mean. It's like being through like I can see that to his eyes the way he dress, and he feel like he's a puppet. He feel like he's just here for the show. He doesn't have his own will, and
Considering my condition then, I needed someone to comfort me and say kind words to me, and I also needed someone to talk to. So we started talking and sharing a drink. I told her all my problems, and she told me about her life. How she lost her beloved husband due to a car accident. How difficult it was for her to accept it, and many other things. But life goes on even if a person has some problems. That day we went our different ways, but we continued to be friends. Later I managed to accept her in my life and her history, and she accepted me in her life and my history, and we decided to live as husband and wife. First, however, she told me the truth that she lives with another man called Hassan, the brother of her late husband, and I accepted it too.
Jina bananita Hassan.
so basically this guy was the first husband, and this one is the second husband, and the first guy is the third husband. Okay, so I got this story straight now. So basically, this is scary, and that's why is the Bible says it's not good for a man to be alone because if a man is lonely, they will tolerate that. I guarantee that those two probably doesn't have a father figure or doesn't have nobody, no friend. Because when you broke, nobody look at you. When you broke, no, they treat you bad in society. They push you away because you have no value. And in that situation, a woman that has money, she can buy them out and let's say use it for property use. But again, there's no value he can bring to her. All the guy do is give her the good day, and that's all it is. And this is another way to like pimp hoes and so forth and so forth. This is all about it. But at the end of the day, are they happy? I don't know. If she's in control, definitely. Is gonna be end up well. Most likely, someone gonna get tired of it. Someone get chaotic. But again, if she gonna give each one of them kids, it's crazy work. Because how do you know if he want one kid? Is she gonna stay for this guy for 9 months and the other one is not gonna be able to help to procreate as well? What if she want the kids from the guy? So she want kids for each one of them. That's 2.5 years at least. Passing around to get one kid for each one of them. Does she want more kids? Probably not. Um, the guy want kids, yes, definitely, but they're not willing to because at the end of the day, they're not the one providing financially. And it's a lot of work for her to do the job and then take out the three husband and let's say make money and so if she want a kid that's gonna be an issue because now she got time off work and so on and so forth. That's probably she won't have kids anymore. This is the saddest part. And I don't
My name is Hassan, and I am Nelly's husband. After my elder brother died, I remained here to look after the children he had with Nelly because she did not have time to take care of the children. She was always working. So then, as I continued to live here, she loved me. I loved her. So we decided to live as husband and wife.
Okay, it's not about love, it's about a connection. That's what I'm saying. Whenever something tragic happen, be careful you open up with that person has so much control, especially death, wedding, and accident. That person has a connection with you. It's gonna bring you to the grave, and this is your weak spot because you open your whole soul to that person, and that's what happened. This is how they become love. That love is true. That's what is real. Those two are real. They're strong. They know what they're going, and it is pure real. If they break up, they're gonna come back because they have their part of her life that's shared together. Because with their husband, they have a common accord, and that's what happened. Their soul is like connected via the brother. Those two, just like I said, those are two side chick, side dude. They just wouldn't bring him in because she is a wild woman. She probably has sexual drive. I don't know. But basically, at the end of the day, they all three gonna suffer because if they want kids, that's gonna be issue. If and the other brother probably has a girlfriend or has a girlfriend or probably doesn't. If he doesn't, hey, good for him. But if he did, they probably the other girlfriend leave because the woman doesn't want to compete in that situation. But again, this is a dynamic, very crazy. It's not religious, it's not biblical. Don't do that as a female, don't do that. It's bad for society, and society they reject it completely. And that's why back then they don't like to put women in power because when women in power, there's money. It's most does gonna happen eventually. It is happening because they say that are they gonna behave as a man. And that's why whenever pride go through your head as a human being, you behave in a certain way. You're not your own skin, and godly way. You do this thing. It's happening a lot. So be careful when that's good to do. And I'm not gonna watch the end of the rest of it because this is sick and this is diabolical. And I admire the guy that's go to that, but this is low level, low key. This is sauce. Again, I'm not judging them. I'm just saying the fact that someone gonna suffer because as a man, as a healthy man, we want to have a sexual partner by ourselves, and then we sexually active at least 10 to 13 times a day. And is she willing to do that 13 times? I don't think so. But again, I think at the end of the day, she's trying to have them by. That's the only way she can keep that relationship. But if they all straight, I don't think is gonna work out. And guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for my subscriber. I appreciate it. Share some new my goes to 2000. Keep it up, guys. I love you guys.